Hey everyone, D over at Project One Gaming wanted to do a video to talk about a couple things, a couple updates, and a couple things going on with our studio and what we're offering. So this is just to kind of represent the project that I'm doing for client HH. This is his Hellbrute. Just got its base coat down, but the real reason I have them up there is to just queue up so I can talk about these. They finally came in. See if I can get into focus here. These secret weapon miniature bases, Bonefield. So that's a Terminator base. This is a standard troop base. They're so cool, and again, going with the look that we're going for, you know, the mysterious Blood Angels look. It just fits perfect. Also, I'm going to actually hold the camera for this one. There we go. Alright, so that's what we decided to do for the final look of this fire prism. Decided to get rid of the white line and add more blue to it. Sorry, my unsteady hand here. I think this is the best look yet. So that's done. I'm actually very impressed with it. The colors. The colors go great. It kind of reminds me of something like the Covenant from Halo. I'm a big Halo guy. So that's another reason why I like it so much. But I think it's just a great color scheme. I would love to see a whole Eldar army painted that way. Alright, so here we have a couple of representations of the Gene Stealers we got working. You guys have seen this Brood Lord here. Kind of give him a little turn. There he is. You've seen him. Here are some of the other Gene Stealers that we're working on right now. So we really tried hard to give this this look of, you know, the light being on top and everything like that. And we also tried to focus on, you can see the color patterns back here, you know, a little varied from model to model. So where you see the light blue, on him it might be in that spot, but on like this model, it's in other spots. Kind of wanted it to look like the Brood Lord was the most evolved. Kept it dark at the bottom here. Light on the top. So that was a quick look into them. They're coming along quite nicely. So we just got to get some metal work done on their bases. We're going to rust out some of the metal work to make it look like they've kind of been on this ship for a long time. So looking. All right. So here's the process of this Terminus Ultra pattern. Excuse me, Land Raider. Still hasn't gone too far. That's because we're still waiting on parts, and it doesn't help that we just got hit with a hurricane here in New York. So things are a little bit on the slow side. But what I did want to show is it is assembled, glued, and we magnetized the front hatch. Now the magnets will be covered up. You can kind of see them right now, but there it is. Because if there's one thing that I don't like about Land Raiders, it's this front hatch. Because the mechanism that goes inside here, for me, always breaks. Just always snaps off, and then your Land Raider looks like this. So we wanted to make sure we drilled in, magnetized it, kept it moving. So that way you can see inside. Yes. So that's the look into that. Okay, and last for model-wise that I have to discuss today. I've been keeping this a secret. I've been wanting to surprise Tree with it when he came over to try to kick my butt with his Dark Eldar. Yeah, this is the newest addition to my army resume, I guess you should say. I'm doing orcs. The reason why I picked orcs is because, one, they're fun. They're fun because they're just so random, and I don't know. Like, this is just the most fun I've had building an army ever. Just, it's awesome. They're not like the best, obviously, ballistic wise, things like that. So if you can win with Orc, that says something about you. But you know, I take the game, or I was taking the game so super serious, and you know, especially when I played against Tree, we'd get heated at each other, and you know, the game is meant to just have fun. So I wanted to get an army that I can just enjoy and have fun with, and it can, you know, it can kind of be silly. But one big thing to note about this army is it's kind of a speed paint job for me. So I've developed a couple of different techniques of washes and weathering pigments and things like that to make this army look good, but be something that I can pump out quick. You know, with having the flow of client work and stuff come in, I don't have a whole lot of time for my own personal army, so I at least am trying to attempt to do some stuff and get it looking relatively nice. So these guys are the Face Killaz. That's the name I decided for them. And to put a little bit of fluff behind them, Terrainaholic, who, P.S., thank you so much for everything you've done for us. He's just great to work with. He's building us some terrain, some city terrain, and the whole idea behind this army build is that this clan of Orc, or whatever you want to call them, they were kind of lured into a planet by chaos forces to fight, because Orc love to fight. So they were lured in, but it's kind of like Walking Dead style. There's a Nurgle plague set on the planet, so you know, the Orcs started fighting, but now they're stranded. So that's why all their stuff is rusted out. So let's take a closer look at some of the models. Okay, so this is my standard Orc boy, Shuda. Got the white face paint going on. The idea behind this face paint as well was, if anybody's familiar with the band Queens of the Stone Age, they put out this video a long time ago to their song called Go With The Flow, and it was all in like black and white and red, but the villains had white face paint, and I just so happened to be watching the video to listen to the song, and I saw that and I was like, oh wow, that would be an awesome idea. So that's why they have the white face paint. So rust effect on anything that's metal is rusted out. So that is just a standard boy. Here is almost completed knob that rolls with the boys. Power claw. Oop, knocked him over. Still a little more work to go on the rust. He does not want to stand up. Gotta work on getting these skulls painted up. A little bit of hair work as well. Here is my war boss. He is a modified black breech model. Big chopper. I'm going to be attaching a Space Marine flamethrower to the bottom of this because it's going to act as a combi scorcher. There's that. And then this is one of my Storm Boys that I love. He is the only one I did like this with all the sticky bombs. I wish there's a kamikaze rule, because he would be all over that. So I wonder if you can really see the metal and rust effect. So there's one of those. So list-wise, I have 20 of these guys. I have 2 flyers that I want to magnetize everything so I can use them as whatever I want. We have some of these trucks. These are actually out-of-print trucks that I have converted. They all look a little bit different. Boy hanging out in there. I wanted to look really beat up and random. Okay, so there's one. Here's the other. And the I do have the shooter guy that goes in that turret. I just didn't grab him by mistake, so. Getting the boy hanging out and driving. So we extended the beds and everything so it would hold up, or lengthwise, it's just about the same length as a standard truck now. So I just like these old looking ones. I wanted it to look really scrapped out again, like they're kind of putting pieces together because they're trapped in the city and they're trying to make everything work. Here are some custom bikes that I'm working on. One, and here's another. They're actually going to play as knob bikers. So I used, here we go, def captas. So obviously this is like in raw, very raw stage of paint, but I wanted to at least show you. That's one. And they all look a little bit different. This guy's kind of got the trike thing going. So they're going to be done shortly. So I have 5 of those. Battle wagon. I love these models. So I'm going to be putting cannon on top using like a Lehman Russ turret. I'll rust it out in there too. Okay. And this one's pretty raw form, but I'm using Chimeras as my looted wagon. I have 2 of them. I'm going to use like this turret, magnetize it as the boom gun. And last but not least, I don't have any of the flyers assembled yet. I have 10 actual knobs with big choppas and a pain boy. They're assembled. 10 ludas are assembled. I didn't even show. Here we go. Scorcha. So I charred out the front to make it look like he's really been using the flamethrower a lot. And my army isn't complete. Oh yes. We are building a stampa. So alright, that was a quick look into the orc army that I got building. So let's talk about what's going on deal-wise with Project 1.
Alright, so let's talk about some of the current sales we got going on our website. We have 20% off all of the following. We have 20% off Drop Zone Commander models, Heavy Gear, Dust Tactics, Warhammer 40k and Fantasy, high-tech miniatures, Infinity models, Firestorm Armada, and Cyborg miniature models. All 20% off those, and we build them for you. So it'll be 20% off, we get the models, we build them, and then you pay shipping to wherever your location is. So you're getting more bang for your buck, and we're also offering 15% off Flames of War models. So same thing, 15% off retail, we'll build them, and then you pay shipping to have them out towards you. And if you guys commission any projects or want to commission any other projects, we can source out materials from companies like Micro Art Studios, Secret Weapon Miniatures, and Gale Force 9. So tons of bases and things like that we can get our hands on. So those are some of the deals we got going on right now. We wanted to really make it known that we can do all these other games again, like Heavy Gear or Drop Zone Commander, things like that. And there's companies out there, like I mentioned, like High Tech Miniatures and Cyborg, where you can get really cool models to use in place of certain HQs and stuff like that, just to give your army a little more pop or stand out from the crowd. So if you guys are interested in any of those deals, check out our website in case you missed some of these deals. www.project1gaming.com. The deal list or the current sale list is right on the home page. If you're interested, email us at project1gaming@gmail.com, and we will do our best to email you just as soon as we can with a quote. And we love working with you guys on all different ideas, and we really look forward to hearing from you guys. Also, don't forget about Project Tyrannid. We are drawing names at the end of November, so November 30th we'll be drawing a name a month from today. So all it is like us on YouTube, or subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on Google+, and then you go to our website, and in our Project Tyrannid section, just leave us your Google+ name, and we will enter you in the drawing. So as long as we've reached 200 subscribers to YouTube, we will be giving away 20 Space Hulk Gene Stealers and a Swarm Lord or Hive Tyrant. You tell us which one you want, and we'll build it up and ship it out to you. And of course, if you guys want to commission it out, we can paint it for you, no problem. But we have to reach at least 200 subscribers on YouTube to make this happen. So if we get over that, we are also throwing in the psychic cards for the the biomancy or whatever. But I mean, you get them all. So definitely check that out. I'll put the link to Project Tyrannid in the description. I'll also have the current sales in the description, and our email if you want to get a hold of us to commission any projects out. So thank you guys, and look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.